Hey guys, let's hope my AirPods don't disconnect. They are having a funny 5 minutes. They keep disconnecting. Anyone knows what's happening, hit me up. I might just return them and get new ones. I'm about to have the most chaotic 3 days of my life, but you're coming with me because it's vlog themed. We're going to Hey Festival. Hey, 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 hey. That was embarrassing. But here's the twist. Jesus Christ, I'm never being employed. The twist is the first day, which is tomorrow, which I'm packing for. I also have a 24-hour exam. So on the first day of Hay Festival, here's the plan of action. Meredith is waking up. I get out of bed. My bag is fully packed. I am getting into my clothes. I then see my 24-hour essay questions released at 9:30. At 9:30, I sit down, I choose my question, I make a plan, I start writing, and I don't stop until my mum gets here. When my mum gets here, put the bag in the car, start the treacherous drive from X to Wales. Wales! 3 hours in the car, locked in, writing. Maybe I'll be finished before we get to Hay, because then we need to check into our yurt, which is apparently different to a tent. A yurt. I'll give you a yurt tour. Check into our yurt with an hour until our first talk. And then going to 3 talks. It's our busiest day. Our busiest day is the day I also have a 24-hour exam. Yes. So the talk lineup, if I remember correctly, Malala Yousafzai, the queen of revision. Emerald for now, for Wuthering Heights. I want to hear her opinions. I want to sit down in person and go, so why did we choose Jacob Brody? Is it because we have a crush? Because Kendall Jenner got there, babe. Kendall Jenner's already there. Oh, I hate to tell you this. I'm sorry. Third, Frederick Buckman, who wrote Anxious People, A Man Called Ove, and I love his books. So, yes. I also need to pack books because it's a book festival, which means I'm going to be reading after this, even though I'm only there for 3 days, I think. Yes. 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Oh, 25th. There for 4 days. Okay. I'm going to bring my Kindle then. I don't know about how we charge devices, so low-key this might be like a one day done kind of situation because I ran out of charge, but we'll never know. But yeah, right now I need to pack and then eat something because I've only eaten one thing today. Since getting to uni, I've just lost my appetite. I've been here and I'm like, oh, what if I just don't do that? I don't know who we have for the rest of the week. I've kind of left that all up to my mum. As in, like, I decided events with her. I don't remember what I picked because we picked back in January. I've also been told to pack for cold weather in the night because it's a year and we're in 2 single beds. So I'm just gonna be like, shivering. But now we need to make some cute outfits. First, all of my friends are drunk at the club. Guys, do you know how upsetting and offensive it is to have your best mate of 6 years, CJ, I'm looking at you, I nearly said your full name, oops, be drunk at the club and sending you Snapchat videos and being like, I miss you, dancing isn't the same without you. I know it's not, but I have an exam in the morning. Oh, and I'm so like, why am I oily, bro? Whimsical little thing that I'm gonna straighten out of my head tomorrow morning. But I have my alarm set for 8:15, 8:30 a.m. I have packed all of my clothes and all of like my wash bag and stuff, but I've left my suitcase open so that I can use my makeup and wash bag tomorrow. I have my outfit for the car laid out here. I have all of my devices charging, to obviously wake up tomorrow and look at my exam, but also to use in the car because we're using the old car, which doesn't necessarily have the greatest charging points, including my AirPods because my AirPod Maxes are still not working. I have my coffee mug on my coffee machine ready to go tomorrow morning, and then yeah, that's kind of it. Like, I've put all of my clothes away and stuff. I'm eating some Doritos because I'm so hungry, and I made a tea. There's a nighttime tea so that I can go to bed quite quickly because it's nearly 1 and I need to wake up at 8:15. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. The exam is upon us. There's a body question. I'm packed, makeup done, in my outfit for the car ride. So yeah, got a coffee, my Rockstar mug, hello ladybird, and I think I'm all packed. I'll double check though. Okay guys, my essay plan is done. It's planned-ish, so now I'm gonna start writing it. We made it to our festival campsite. I've written 1,427 words and I have an hour until the first event and I need to unpack, check in, change, cool down, get my bearings, so I think we'll be fine. They've got a dog. Drama. But yeah, okay. See you in the yurt. Hey guys, I'm in the yurt. Yes, I am. I'm here alone. My mum's got to go to the toilet. I'm gonna go after her. Because I also got day 1 on my period today, by the way. Who set this system up? And my bang's already ruined. And I need to change because this is boiling. So we're gonna do that at some point. I didn't bring any shorts. They're like the lightest material thing I have. It's a skirt and it's white. Genius moves from Reddit. I want everyone to clap. But it's quite windy, so I'm hoping that'll be fine. Let me give you a yurt tour. So we have bed. I've chosen this one apparently. This is the floor. This is the bed. That's the other bed my mum was in. It's the pillow, duvet, blanket at the bottom. That's all my stuff that I need to unpack. Yeah, this is literally the door, the ceiling. It's so pretty. I'm having such a good time already, and it's like so cute. They have like fire pits, art, there's a dining place, there's like a pamper room, a massage table. I'm being pampered. It's luxurious. But I will get changed once my mum is back. Shut the door. Unpack now. Unpack in the loosest sense of the word because I don't want to like fully unpack everything. I see fairy lights. I wonder if they on either side. They are. I have fairy lights. Yay! Okay, right. Toodaloo.
I would just like to say that I want to dedicate this award to Afghan girls.
And now in the queue for Emerald Medal. Malala was so good.
Amazing audience and Frederick.
It's the end of the day. It's 11 p.m. And we literally were like one of the last people to get our book signed. And he was so lovely and I can't wait to read the new one. I've read A Man Called Otto, I guess. But yeah, day 1 done. It's day 2 in the yurt. I haven't got up yet, but good morning. We have nothing until 1 p.m. today, which is nice, so we might go into hay, we might not. We're deciding what to do. But yeah, it's really nice to be in bed. Yeah, the yurts haven't got hot yet, so that's nice. I did sleep in this last night because it was cold. But yeah, I had such a great time yesterday. And to have signed a book by Frederick Markham was really cool, so I feel very lucky. breakfast spot for breakfast before we go to Hay Festival this time. So we're in the actual like town, and we've stopped at the granary, I think it's called. But this, I've got an iced latte and I've got French toast coming. I'm gonna read my book. So we have a large gap now before we have another talk, but Giselle Pellico was really good. It was a really interesting talk and I think really important. And then we went to the Hay Festival bookshop, not bookshop, just general shop, and got like hoodies and badges and stuff like that, which is really cool. And we've been reading for the last little bit. We went into Hay on Why the Town this morning, obviously, as you can tell, and we got some bits, so I think I'll just do a haul at the end of the whole festival so that I can just show everything at once. But yeah, now we're going to go back to the festival, get some food before I get super busy, and just kind of like mooch for a little bit before our next talk, which is at 7, and then one at 8:30, and then we're back here. So it'll be nice. And we do have biscuits now in our yurt for emergencies, so yeah. I'm in a queue, but I just got to speak to Tim Minchin, who made Matilda the musical, and told him that we performed it for my final show, and he said I love you because I sang quiet and that I'm autistic, and I got through uni. Final event of the night. What's this event?
Huh?
What's the event?
Paul Merton, Suki Webster.
Paul Merton.
Merton.
Paul Merton and Suki Webster, and it's like games and things like that. So I actually haven't got over the signing yet. We are done for the evening. It's like 11 p.m. I need to dry shampoo my fringe because it's quite bad, but obviously we're in a yard. I don't have a hairdryer or a straightener. I got this hoodie today, so I'm repping the Hay Festival much. Tim Minchin was incredible. We then actually went to a book signing and he signed a book. I got to tell him that I my school did a performance of Matilda when I left, so that was very exciting. And then, as you saw, we're in the pool. I can't remember his name because my mum's not here to tell me. And Suki Webster wasn't there because she hurt her back, so, but there was the guy from Landscape Artist of the Year, this one, add it in, Meredith. He was incredible. It was really funny, it was a great laugh. And then we came back and we met up with some of my mum's friends, we had a nice chat, and now we are ready for bed. Well, I'm not ready, well, not right ready, but you know what I mean. Tomorrow we have something at 10, and then I don't think we have anything until about 6. We have a really large gap of time, which is really exciting because what we're going to do is just going to go sit and read. I feel like I should have been updating you about books I've been reading, but actually yesterday we didn't read much because we got here at 3 and then had like semi back-to-back talks. But I'm currently reading, I don't know how to say it in the Swedish, I'm sorry, so I'm going to say Ove, a man called Ove by Frederick Backman, who I got to see obviously last night and get a signature from. and he was so lovely and his talk was so impressive. And I don't know if they go up on YouTube, but if they do, I think you should go watch Frederick Backman's Lala Yousafzai and Giselle Pellico that I saw today. That one I walked out and I felt sick, but I think it's very important to listen to. And if you don't know who she is, educate yourself, because I think it's important people know her story, because it is a reality that women face in this country and around the world. And then this is my members pass. There's no like incriminating information on it, but I got given one for Christmas, and I got some badges to put on it. And my friend Tara gave me this one, and it's the Giselle Pellico pin. It says "Shame Must Change Sides," and I have Hey Festival writer, because I want to write when I'm older. I write poetry now. It's not amazing. It's like I'm not like a insane individual. I'd also love to write a book, so I got writer. And then I also have dreamer, because I'm a dreamer. But that was actually what Tim Minchin's entire thing was about. It's like, you don't have to have a dream to do something. You have to just be insanely passionate about it, and I am. So let's hope and pray, everyone. But yeah, it was a really great day of talks. I really love A Festival. I actually wish I was here for longer, because I'm only here for 3 days of talks, and then on the Monday I leave again. But this is kind of like our first year, so it's like a rookie year, and hopefully we'll come back every year, and then when we do, I'll give you like a video every year, so we'll have Hay Festival videos. But yeah, this such a good thing to have, like you go into a separate queue and stuff, which is really good also because obviously I have autism, so being in a separate area is really nice when you don't have to queue for 40 minutes. You can kind of queue in like the first 10 minutes and kind of just like get in quickly into the event and sit down, and then I put my AirPods in so that I don't like panic. But yeah, it was an incredible day, and I really like that we ended the night with comedy, which is what Paul Martin, one of those ones, show was. It was improv comedy, and it genuinely felt like I was watching like a GCSE drama class, because they were just like, I was like, oh, I've done actually some of these comedy sketches in my classroom. But yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow. Again, tomorrow they're kind of talks, so Friday was a lot more for me, so like Malala, Frederick Backman, Emerald Fennell were kind of talks. I was like, holy shit, I need to see these people, whereas a few of these are more for my mum. We're seeing one about stress tomorrow, and how like she wrote a book about like how to not stress out and stuff like that, so that'll be good for uni. And then we're seeing one in the evening about the empires of AI, so we'll see how that goes. Interesting. I'm very excited. Great food. My year is just really cold tonight. It gets so cold. Like, it's been boiling all day. I got like, it was like genuinely 27 degrees. I think I've like sunburned, and then right now I can see my breath, and my like toes are cold, and I'm literally covered head to toe in clothing. So it's a good thing we bought blankets and fleeces and stuff. But yeah, and our yurt doesn't have a wood burning stove like other yurts, which is wild. The yurts have wood burning stoves in them. But yeah, so I'm gonna get ready for bed, and I will see you for our final day of talks tomorrow. I'm reading outside. It's 3 p.m. Our next talk's at 5:30, so I'm reading. I am on page 237, and I have 60 pages left to go. I love this book so much. So yeah, I thought I'd give you an update while I'm outside under the trees. It's beautiful. We finished our Empire of AI talk, and now we are in queue for Rivals, which is a TV show me and my mum watch, so it's very exciting.
Okay, who is up to date with season 2?
Okay, we have finished our last day of talks and our last day at Hay, so now I can do a very big book haul. But first I'll go through what we did today. So we had something at 10 a.m. and it was a talk between Claudia Hammond and Katrin Nye about like being overwhelmed and how to deal with being overwhelmed in our current society. And then we had a really big gap from 11 until 5:30. We had breakfast before the overwhelmed talk, so that was good, and the iced coffee was good, which was nice, because I haven't had an iced coffee. Oh, I've had an iced coffee, never mind. No, after the talk we went to her signing, and then after the signing we wandered around a bit, I think, first, and then we went and
found deck chairs.
Yes, we found deck chairs, and we were chilling out for like 5 hours on the deck chairs under a tree, and somewhere in all of that chilling out on a deck chair we took it in shifts to go and do things. Mainly my mum, she went and got us toasties, which were really good, and got me a chocolate covered strawberry pot and got me ice cream in this 5 hours, and I went to the toilet.
You sat
twice.
on your ass.
I sat on my ass, but I finished A Man Called Oath, which was very good, and I was holding back tears, but I finished it just before our 5:30 talk, so I spent most of our 5 hours reading this, which is actually quite abysmal that I only read 150 pages in a 5 hour span. That's quite slow, but to be fair, there was a lot going on. There was sea shantying and stuff like that, so that was good. And then at 5:30 we had our Empire of AI talk, which was incredible, and it's something that I'm very interested in, and I've like thought about and spoken with my friends about it at uni, so to hear someone actually, you know, put the silly 19-year-old thoughts into a very much more researched perspective was incredible. So then we went to her signing, and then we had another 2 hour gap where we went and got dinner. We also wandered around the big Hay bookshop for a little bit and bought another book, because I thought I was going to read in between talks. I ended up not doing that, but it's okay because it is a good book, I think, to pair with her book, because hers about the Empire of AI and the other one is, you'll see in a minute and I'll explain why. But yeah, and then we went to our final talk of Hay Festival, which is so sad, and we ended on such a highly intelligent note with a Rivals panel, the TV show on Disney Plus, with two of the cast members, the writer of the TV show, and then a costume, the head of costume, and I think just the head of production, isn't it? He was the head of production?
Yeah, he did all the sets and everything. And
the lighting guy apparently over in the corner. But it was really interesting, and it was a lot about how they do scenes and what their favourite bits are and what's still to come, because they're only halfway through season 2 being aired. So, but yeah, it's been an incredible 3 days of Hay, and I will definitely come back, hopefully next year, if not some point in the future, because it was very fun. So now, in no particular order, I'm going to show you all the books I bought. The first book is Overwhelmed by Claudia Hammond. This is the one that I got this morning after her talk, because the lady who was interviewing Claudia said that it helped immediately, so I think this will be really useful for stress response at uni and stuff like that. So it's signed, which is so cool. I love when I get a book signed by an author, and I like when it has their name in it, like my name in it as well. I think it's fun. And then we got the Giselle Pellico memoir.
It's her story, yeah.
Yeah, her story. Obviously she wasn't signing books, which is very fair, you know, also because she's French, so it wouldn't be very much joy having a bunch of English people talk at her and not really understand what they're saying. But it is pre-signed, so it's got her signature in it. My mum's currently reading this one. And then obviously the infamous late night signing of My Friends by Frederick Backman, which is what I'm gonna read tomorrow, I think, on the car ride back. This one is also signed, and had a lovely brief chat with him. So yeah, that was really fun, and that was a really great talk actually. I really enjoyed that talk. And then this is the book I bought today in between our second and third talk, which is Half of a Yellow Sun, and it is about the end, like the class and the end of colonialism in Nigeria, and it won the Women's Prize for Fiction. So I want to read this because I think it's important that I read this, especially because it was Hey did a banned books list this year, and this is banned in a lot of states in America, and I want to know why, so I'm going to read it, which is interesting, so I can't wait. And then next book is Empire of AI, which is the talk that we went to, and she signed it, and my favourite bit about the signing actually is the fact that she has a stamp she uses on hers that says 100% AI free, and it says thank you for your commitment to literature. So yeah, it was a really interesting talk. If there are any snippets of it, I would go watch them because I think they're really important, and I think she made some very good points. Oh, and she's apparently also written some amazing articles, so you can go read those too. And then my mum bought this one because she was the person who was talking with Karen Howe about it. She's also written an AI book, so I know less about this one because we didn't hear her talk about it, but it's supposed to be really good, so my mum can enjoy that one, about the prophecy, the prediction power and the fight for the future from ancient oracles to AI. So that looks like it'll be fun. And then my biggest purchase of the entirety of Hay Festival was actually not even at Hay Festival. It was in Hay on Wye at a bookshop, the poetry bookshop, and it is the Letters of Emily Dickinson. It is a fat book, and if you know me personally, you know how much I've been hunting for this massive book, because I've never seen the huge one, even though I know it exists. I've never seen it in the Waterstones wherever I've gone. So now I have it, and I have all of her letters. But yeah, I mean, Emily Dickinson is such a big poet for me. The reason I got into poetry and stopped being such a snob about, I think poetry is elitist. So yes, thank you, Emily Dickinson, and I'm going to read all of your lovely lesbian letters now. And then we got Tim Minchin, who is the guy who wrote Matilda the Musical, and also a bunch of other things, and is a comedian, and he's really funny and lovely. He ended up signing 2 copies, one of which is going to my little sister, because it's about, his talk was about not having to have a dream to do something and be something, and I think that's very important, and I hope my little sister likes it when she reads it. And it's signed by him. And then the final book in the entirety of the Hay Festival book haul is Orlando by Virginia Woolf. I bought this while we were in the bookshop, I think on the first day. Again, I think it was on the banned list, so I want to read more of the banned books because I think it's really interesting why things get banned and why other things don't. Like the Hunger Games being banned is mental. So yeah, I can't wait to read this. This is banned in Russia for its queer themes, apparently. So yeah, that was all of the books I bought in Hay Festival. I had such a lovely time. I'm going to travel back tomorrow because technically we can go on to the festival the entire time now, but obviously I'm going back to uni. But yeah, we're going to travel back tomorrow, and then I'll be back in uni in all sad, but yes, see you then. Okay guys, we're all packed up and ready to leave, which is so sad. I'm gonna miss Hay Festival so much. But yeah, everything's gone apart from our rubbish and the hoodie I have. I'm just packing up my suitcase now. Just finished doing my makeup for the day, so that is Hay Festival done. It's been such a wonderful experience, and I hope I get to do it every single year. It's so much fun, and the talks are incredible, and yeah, it's just, yeah, I love it. So yes, I'll probably end this vlog at uni instead of here, just because it won't be as loud. So yeah, see you then.